See, Beyoncé and the security officer were standing there like this is nothing new between Solange and Jay Z, you know it. Didn't look like something new. If you know enough about Jay Z and Beyoncé in their past, then you know they've been accused of stealing more than a few times. If Beyoncé is in prison, she's in one of the most expensive prisons ever. Yes, she is, and she's watched 24 hours a day. If there's one thing we all know and accept about Wendy Williams, it's the fact that the daytime TV star is never one to shy away from controversy, even when she's dealing with some of her own. And in one of her latest appearances in the news, the queen of celebrity gossip has called out the Carters for their largely questionable relationship. Dynamic doesn't end there, according to Wendy. Besides all the controversies that have befallen Jay Z and Beyoncé's marriage, it seems that the 444 rapper might have his wife under his control, and not in a good way. How, you ask? Well, let's just say Wendy isn't the only celebrity that's seen it, so walk with me on this one till the end to get the whole story. No, Beyoncé can't talk. Beyoncé sounds like she's got a 5th grade education. She can't talk. Excuse me, I just said I'm a fan, but we have to call us Bay of Spain. Considering the history of Beyoncé's fan base, you'd think the singer is completely untouchable, but if there's anyone that could come for her and get away with it, it's Wendy Williams, and boy did she go all out. Has never been one to hold back on her opinions. That is especially accurate in the case of Beyoncé. Williams has criticized the 41-year-old singer on numerous times throughout the years. Wendy's attacks against the Texas native date all the way back to 2012, when the host admitted to the audience during a talk show that she enjoys Queen Bee Beyoncé. But here's the catch: right after that, she blatantly called Beyoncé an unintelligent person with an education equivalent to a 5th grader. Say what? Williams began one of her signature Hot Topic segments with, "I'm a Beyoncé fan. I'm going to be watching this documentary because fortunately one of the TV in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says." Williams informed her audience, "You know, Beyoncé can't talk. Beyoncé sounds like she has a 5th grade education. She can't talk." But that's not the only time Beyoncé's name has come up on the show. You see, even though Williams already shared in 2012 that she's a fan of Beyoncé's, the daytime host further criticized the drunken love singer. In 2016, Beyoncé released her 6th studio album, Lemonade. In the album, Beyoncé got candid about the ups and downs of her marriage to Jay Z. Beyoncé's song Sorry left music listeners questioning whether she referred to Jay's adultery. Reports previously connected Jay to Rachel Roy during his marriage to Beyoncé. Williams talked about the album on her Hot Topics part of the Wendy Williams show. She claimed she didn't believe the pair had hard times as Beyoncé portrayed. Moreover, Williams hinted that the couple paid Roy to be involved in the dispute. So Rachel Roy: "First of all, you're not this fighting girl," Williams began, "you, unless you're on Jay Z and Beyoncé's payroll, and they pay you to mix it up for, I guess, sales for the Lemonade." It seems this was also around the time that news started to circulate that the Queen Bey might actually be under Jay Z's thumb, according to claims from a man who says he used to be one of Jay Z and Beyoncé's bodyguards. There's a lot going on with them that the world doesn't know about. The man has come out to lay some damning allegations against the couple in a video shared on YouTube. The alleged former bodyguard, who goes by the name Uncle Ron, says Jay and B aren't just hateful and accused of ending the careers of people that have stepped against them, but he also revealed that Jay Z keeps Beyoncé on a drug leash. Beyoncé and Jay Z would do anything to ruin anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing: I know your innermost secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got what you are, how you step onto many people." He says Beyoncé and Jay Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against you. Perhaps the most jarring of the allegations is the claims that Beyoncé is hooked on drugs and that Jay Z is responsible for her being that way. See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyoncé is on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all worship, which all worship, to stay on top. But there's one thing about me, bro, I can't be bought." He ended his video with a threat to have, while we could easily just write him off as just another disgruntled employee. Other individuals who are not in any way in the service of Beyoncé and Jay Z have also alleged that Huff has a hold over her, and one such people is the one and only 50 Cent. 50 Cent has come forth to explain how Jay Z has had so many musicians on his puppet strings and how Beyoncé may be one of them. The rapper continued by stating that Jay Z employs musicians while they are still sought after, and after they go cold, he discards them altogether. Fans are wondering if these musicians will ever come forward and accuse Jay Z of the same thing. Meanwhile, the candy shop rapper feels Jay Z is taking advantage of Beyoncé and that their marriage is mainly for business. 50 said it had something to do with Jay's initial departure from rap following the release of the Black album in 2003. You have say, where was Jay Z from 2003 to 2006? I sold 23 million records between 2003 and 2006. He stopped making music and claimed I'm going go be the president of a record label like my quit the G-Unit CEO remarked. 50 then pointed out that Jay became more successful after marrying Beyoncé when he signed the Beyoncé deal and was like, yeah, men lie, ladies lie, statistics don't. That stuff is a tough one to beat. I can't really get with it. When she started doing that I was thinking, god damn it, he done went and got breasts. The rapper then talked about one of his interactions with the couple that very much validated his suspicion during an interview on the popular radio show The Breakfast Club on Friday, August 12. 50 Cent recalled a time when the Break My Soul singer appeared to be ready to fight him when he went by to chat with her husband Jay Z in Las Vegas. Although 50 Cent meant no harm, he stated that Beyoncé appeared to be ready for anything, especially given his long-standing dispute with Jay Z. I'm like, whoa, she threw me off now because I don't know exactly how to respond to. Oh, this you are still Beyoncé said she brought all of the sexy over with that energy jumping off. She jumped out and I'm like, wait, what is she doing? To a lot of people the belief is that Beyoncé charged at 50 Cent as instructed by Jay Z, implying that she is completely under his control. And if you think that sounds crazy, what do you make of the fact that Beyoncé's sister literally attacked Jay while they were in an elevator a while back? Here's what that looked like. Foreign music. I mean, it isn't exactly common practice for sister-in-laws to launch full-on attacks against their brother-in-laws, but somehow that's where we are. Well, word on the street is that Beyoncé's sister Solange had recently found out some rather troubling details about Jay and Bey's marriage, and as you can tell, she didn't like what she found out very much. Now, while we are all left to speculate exactly what brought that reaction, another problematic person, Jaguar Wright, has claimed Jay-Z of having unlimited control over Beyoncé and possibly even pushing her to consume drugs. I wait a long time to watch people grow consciousness, and the more pills he pumps down his wife's throat to keep him no girl. Very much validated his suspicion during an interview on the popular radio show The Breakfast Club on Friday, August 12. 50 Cent recalled a time when the Break My Soul singer appeared to be ready to fight him when he went by to chat with her husband Jay Z in Las Vegas. Although 50 Cent meant no harm, he stated that Beyoncé appeared to be ready for anything, especially given his long-standing dispute with Jay Z. I'm like, whoa, she threw me off now because I don't know exactly how to respond to. Jaguar seems to believe that not only is Hobb using Beyoncé for his personal gain, he has found a way to keep her glued to him, and the thing is that this theory somewhat checks out. Remember a couple of years back when it got out that Beyoncé had cheated on Jay-Z and the singer barely had a reaction? Be honest, what does that tell you? Besides that, there's also the fact that Jaguar's story checks out with the claims that had previously been made by Uncle Ron, proving that if not anything, there's smoke. And you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's probably also fire. Anyway, considering that this whole discourse on Beyoncé and Jay-Z started with Wendy, it's gotten a lot of traction and several fans have been talking about them and their marriage on social media. And let me just tell you, fans will surprise you. One person wrote Jay-Z never deserved her. If she had time to live her life and build her prefrontal cortex, she would have never picked him, and I bet he knows it. That's why these groomers like them young get them before their brain is completely developed and they have no relationship experience. Seems like Jay-Z could be in a bit of a fix with the public, but the reality still remains that these control claims have never truly been verified. However, if there's anything we know about time, it's that secrets always leak out. That's it for this video. Goodbye.